Bring on the TV. What? Sure, love Billy. I do love Billy. Hey, Billy. Give me Billy. Tall. That's the guy who can kill you. Right, starting with the stuff. Free loot. Definitely getting those.
target. Perfect! Try this! Quit moving! It's my turn! Bang! Feel the power of Starlight!
Home run!
Woohoo! Don't worry, everyone will get their share! Ha!
Hindi bigay.
I'll take it.
Easy target! Perfect!
I'll take you. Out of my way.
Try this! Woohoo! Quit moving! It's my turn! Bang!
Out of my way.
I've got plenty of bullets! Woohoo!
Solid hit.
Move over! Time for the real show!
I'll take you.
In my sights! I've got plenty of bullets! Keep pressing on!
Standing by.
Woohoo! Watch out!
Billy,
Over
go
there!
do some repairs. Back off!
It's showtime!
Eliminating target. This won't hurt. Not.
Starlight never dies! Quit moving!
Move aside. Over here.
Wanna run? Did it!
Easy target! Perfect!
Watch out.
I've got plenty of bullets!
Coming through.
Those usually dodge those attacks, so I don't know why that didn't work out that time. It might be a constellation kind of thing. Constellation. Iridation, constellation. Constellation, constellation, constellation. Conda, 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 shun, shun. Pa pa ra, pa pa ra, pa ra pa ra pa ra pa ra. So yeah, I haven't done this story yet. Okay. It's story time. In other words, me sitting down just chilling. Oh my god, there's 3. No.
I just got back from Waterfall Soup.
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really. It might not even be a big deal. It's just... General Chop mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for some time now. We haven't heard from her for a while either.
Maybe she's had something important come up lately.
Something important, huh? But I think she'd still try to reply to a message from you, even if she were on a mission. This is starting to worry me now. Oh, if only her squad mates were with her.
If I'm not mistaken, I was trying to watch a podcast. God damn it! If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut eye? They're closed right now. Don't worry, I'm fine. And I can't rest until I've confirmed her whereabouts. Recently she keeps getting redeployed and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. We are colleagues after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck, however, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard and go get a good night's sleep for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks, I do it for you too, Ray. I know you say that to everyone, but fine, here it goes. Someone who looks like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. I sent you the precise coordination. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Yep. Let me get another one.
I've got your back.
I do like playing her. Oh, source.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
You've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind. Recalibrating. Attacking from our blind spot. Ether vision activate.
Fine.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there.
Sabahar masa.
The melody of combat.
Target practice.
Fire support ready. Support in position. Adjusting for wind. That was easy. Support is here.
Close combat isn't my thing.
Target locked.
Full of openings.
Fire support ready. You're in my sights.
Don't hit me. You're from the defense source, a soldier of the people. You can't just go dishing out vision justice, can you? I mean, we're gonna be playing Zombies for a while, so I just have to change the category to it. I need to get my hand dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protection gear. Damn. Harsh. I'm bringing military uniform.
That's Soldier 11?
Take out that sniper.
I won't let you take her.
With a clear mind, arrows fly true.
Support in position. Recalibrating. Engaging head on.
Ready.
Is she like anomaly? That's actually pretty strong.
My bullets are one with the wind.
Target practice.
Time to pin them down. Support in position. Press the advantage.
Full of openings.
Time to pin them down.
Be gentle with the patient, would you?
I'll pierce right through.
That's why I really shine here.
Soldier 11! No. Damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her, or else you'll have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
That was a weird way of telling a story. Young lady.
Hello.
This would be interesting.
The one who contacted me on Internet.
Yep.
The girl with that burger.
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar. Even though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening, but you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
Trigger is actually pretty big, not gonna lie. I thought she was gonna be smaller. She's actually pretty tall. این سمبل خوبی سلام هم داستانا رو میرم آره این تریگر خیلی بزرگتر از چیزی که فکر میکردم دوست دارم بخونم ولی واقعا سخته برام داستان اصلی رفتی نه بعد داستان اصلی رو برم. بهتر داستان اصلی رو برم. نه داستان بعد اصلی. درس ها قرار نیست چیزی بفهمم چون کلن Diego, welcome in. Welcome to the family, son. امروز کمی چیل داستان رو بریم. خیلی داستان داریم. حتی بگم احتمالا کل روز وقتمون رو بگیرم. انشاءالله که نه، ولی امکانش هست. سنس اصلی جایش اگه داستان اگر نرفت باشی چی نمیفهمی؟ نمیدونم چطوری، ولی شاید آره.
Watch out.
داستان اصلیش قشنگ بود، ولی یکم نسبت به همیشه تونایی تر بود، ولی باز به سطح اون کاری نمیرسه. ببین
I'm listening to an interlude. In movies, long empty scenes like this one are uncommon.
No. وای واقعا دوست ندارم بازی اینقدر طولانی باشه. هی میری خوب چه کنیم دیگه. این حالت هست که ما هم بریم که بتونیم به کار هم برسیم.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
مثلا وقتی یه داستان طولانیه
Recalibrating. That was easy.
An opening.
Ether vision activate.
منم چرا بعضی وقتا اون سوایپ نمی‌کنه.
Supporting position.
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
امروز رفتم هونگ‌کong فکر کنم یه 3 ماهی طول بکشه هونگ‌کong چون
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that.
وای بذار بهش فکر نکنیم. وای اصلا فکر کردم بهش سرگیجه بهم میده.
Adjusting for wind. There's no mistaking it.
آره
You really are that Anby.
اتاق دارم.
A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
وقتم آره اون ایونت هایی که همیشه میمونن خیلی طولانی هم داخل همه بازی ها.
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say. So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass-produce soldiers, then why would they still...
I understand. If they could use replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking.
I was trying to say it in a more... diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production.
آره من واقعا نمیتونم صبر کنم تا کسرس بیاد.
As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit, but as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
و به خاطر همین یک سر کار گرفتن راحت ترم. آخه آره هونکای وقتی چیزی رو انجام نداشته باشی خیلی میتونی بیش بگیری، خیلی زیادی میتونی بیش بگیری. اونا رو باید برم مشکل اینجاست من هیچ کاری داخل گنشین هونکای و زنلس نکردم. یعنی از بخش تیک دارم بعد از مثلا چندین ماه، یعنی الان کلی کار دارم و کلی راه هست که ویش جمع کنم و باید این کار انجام بدم. میخوام بند راه رو بگیرم.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top,
وقت ندارم.
and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it. TWCA Type 3.
Is that the name of that formation?
Fracture!
Recalibrating.
Back off! They're exposed.
Fire support ready. Ether vision activate.
An opening.
My bullets are one with the wind.
این از گیمپلیش خوشم میاد دقیقا مثل بیبی ها.
Position.
چیزای اضافه داره ولی واقعا خیلی شبیه
This
بیبیه.
feels familiar. I don't like it.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now.
They're exposed.
Time to pin them down. Quick shot! Fire support ready.
Thunder!
Support in position.
Neutralize!
You're in my sights.
Warning.
Show no mercy. Adjusting for wind.
An opening.
The target's weary.
Standing by.
Target locked. Support in position. Quick shot. Ether vision activate.
Roger.
من واقعا نمیدونم چرا سوایپ کار نمیکنه.
Be gone.
شاید کول داون داره.
Thunder.
حتما کول داون داره.
Ambi, what is that?
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh? You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body. and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot. Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right? Ah, there you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name. But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there. Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was... Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's. It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
اوکی. اینه همه انیمیشنه بیشتر داستان توضیح داد تا کل این.
This place is...
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange... Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't...
Soldier 11, wakey wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story. Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks.
عجیبه.
They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. And that's... She bought me as a trophy girl.
cut me open and operated on me, checking my internal organs by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor. She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was so. I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is thus. I remember our home.
آره خیلی داره طولانی میشه. برو.
I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force.
این مشکلی که معمولا داستان داره. ببین داستان اینطورن که بعد نشون بدی، نه بعد توضیح بدی. الان کل این داره توضیح میده و هیچی تا حالا نشون نداده. باز همین واقعا خسته کننده شده. همین الان نشون.
I remember assisting in their research and using my own two hands. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived, and because this is my...
ممو رو گرفتم. فهمیدم چه اتفاق داره میفته.
Do you like my plan?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I am... You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Trigger!
Say no more. I've got it.
اوکی واقعا
Increase firepower.
حتی
Time to pin them down.
اینه چرا انبیا رو به عنوان دشمن نساختن؟ چرا آدمای عادی رو گذاشتن؟ خیلی بالتر میشد. مثلا مثل جین و هوگو مثلا دشمن مثلا انبی داشتیم.
Fire support ready. The enemy. This bullet will reach its mark. Support in position.
opportunity missed.
Eliminating target.
Fire support ready. Show no mercy.
Thunder!
مثلا برای داستان که خیلی دوست اهمیت دادم بهش.
Fire support ready. I'll pierce right through. Copy.
Copy that.
Support in position. Quick shot. Ether vision activate.
Roger. Thunder!
The target's weary. Target locked.
They're exposed.
Fire support ready.
واسه اینه که این انبی هایی که دیدی برای نیستم به جنگن.
That's the Captain Ambi I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum.
گفتن ضعیفن و برای جنگ ساخته نشدن. ولی باز چی میدونم اوکی.
Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side. I created you, so you never saw Captain Ambi in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought So, have you ditched the uniform?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and...
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you...
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad. Maybe I could have been... Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, these I had to learn the hard way.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my...
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you...
We are evil incarnate.
So, we should all just...
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't help.
You know where I am. You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater...
آره میدونم. من اون کمتر 3 دقیقه کاتسینه رو دیدم، کمتر 3 دقیقه انیمیشن رو دیدم، کل داستان رو توضیح داد. من واقعا نمیدونم این برای چی اومدن اینو ساختن وقتی که اون وجود داشته. اینکه چرا انقدر بد ساختنش وقتی که انقدر داستان جالبیه. نمیدونم، نامیدم.
Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
مثلا ببین دارم مقایسهش میکنم با داستان آسابا کلن کسایی بودن که داخل داستان آسابا یکی از بچه ها میمیره، با استادش آشنا میشیم، از چیزی که از استادش مونده آشنا میشیم، از گذشتهش خبردار میشیم، از افرادی که باش کار میکردن آشنا میشدیم. الان اینطوریه که داستان اینطوریه. خب اینم از کل داستان. تا الان همش همین بوده. خواهی میکنم ولی واقعا هیچی بخیرم حرف نزنم.
All right, I'm returning your favorite.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a kid.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used. Let's go, Trigger.
Hey, go contact... Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly. But look at the mess we're in. The junk she's brought won't fix this.
آره شاید کاتسین آخری مثل همه چیزاش باشه. Okay.
Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weak. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a fan. I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything.
You've been diligent, little...
Stop calling.
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for this. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only... The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people...
من هستم آره من هستم نگران نباش
You're awake, Harin.
Great, you're awake.
What?
I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
You're awake, Harin. 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 You're awake, Harin.
Harin? It's Indian. Is it Indian? Harin mean deer. The one who qualifies as a deer. Who qualities like a deer. Harin. It's Korean. Cool. Cool. Sanskrit? Harin. Deer. That's cool.
You're awake, Harin.
11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would.
I can see you're doing much better now, but I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago. There was a time when I...
Is that so? Then what about your combat skill?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
You know how short-handed we are, right, Charon? Whoops. I mean Trigger.
Charon? So many names. اوکی کران چه خبره نواویز خوبی؟ کران هیچی سلامتی به کارا میرسیم به کارا میرسیم کل دیروز و پریروز داشتم کار میکردم الان یکم میخوام استراحت کنم مثلا بازی گاچامو جلو ببرم بنیرا دارن روزشون تمام میشه هیچی سلامتی از شما چه خبر؟ از مرداد چه خبر؟ ببین خیلی کیفیتش خوبه جدی مهداد کارش واقعا خوبه نمیدونم خود برنامه‌ای که استفاده میکنه ادیتش خوبه اینکه واقعا کارش خیلی خوبه ولی واقعا به نظرم خودش کارش خوبه چون قبل از اینکه ما اصلا استریم کنیم اون استریمر بود آره متوجهم فکر کنم اینم مساویش کردم فکرم آره فکرم یه وسط ولی نکنه و ادامه بده واقعا کارش میگیره ببین آره نه راست میگی حس میکنم یه صحبتی باید باش داشته باشم در مورد چی حس یه صحبتی باید باش داشته باشم واسه استریمو چرا توی لینک یوتیوب گذاشته داستان چیه چرا تو ببین توی چنل یوتیوبش لینک یوتیوبشو گذاشته نمیدونم چرا اما نه فکر کنم واقعا باید یه صحبتی باش بکنم در مورد کلن همه چیز نه ویدیو سامورایش واقعا خوب رفته بالا سی ها ساب تایتل هم داره فارسی داره یه باز خوبه چی میخواستم بگم آره همیشه آره نویس در مورد این گفته بودم در مورد یه همینجور ادامه بده بهتر در مورد چیه والا چرا در مورد نشون دادن صورت حقیقتش حالا نه اینکه نشون یه چیزی که باعث شده مثلا فکر بکنم حتی اگه تبلیغ رو نشون نده نویسانه داره تبلیغ پخش میکنه حالا سلام داری آره چهار تاست بذار سب کنیم تا تبلیغ بره بعد در موردش میکنیم
Charon?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the defense force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
تموم شد؟ نایس. خب میشم. ببین یه نکته که هست این که میخوام ارتباط بین مثلا ارتباط بین من و بیننده مثلا بهتر بشه، قوی تر بشه، چه میدونم، محکم تر بشه اگه بخوایم بگیم. یادم قبلا که در موردش با مرداد صحبت کردم گفت در مورد خودش که مثلا صورتشو نشون داد توی استریم، گفت کار خیلی خوبی بود، باعث شد با خیلی آشنا بشه و خیلی هم حال بکنه. مثلا بقیه میدیدن چی کار میکرد، مثلا باعث میشد مثلا ارتباطشون قوی تر بشه. نه همون یه بار در حدی باشه که مثلا شناخته شده باشم، همین. یعنی نه بیشتر قرار مدل رو استفاده کنم. کنن اینو به اضافه داستانی که دارم نویس همین دیروز بود، همیشه هستن دو سه نفر که تنه بزن یکی بدن بده اونا. میدونم اکثرا خوشحال میشن و حال میکنن. هدفم همینه، میخوام اونایی که واقعا دارن وانمود میکنن دوستا من، یا اینکه فقط به خاطر صورت ولم بکنن، میخوام برن، حقیقتش میخوام برن همین الان. نه کلا نمیدونم در مورد موضوع من خبر داری یا نه، ولی آره میخوام سعی کنم بیشتر خودم باشم، بیشتر اعتماد به نفس داشته باشم تو کاری که میکنم. جدی؟ نه حقیقتش پیامه رو چک نکردم. یه با مزه میخوای بدونی نویس؟ دیروز پدرم بهم زنگ زده بود، پشت در بود، فراموش کرده بود کلیدو ببره. من فراموش کردم میوت کنم استریمو، بعد اسممو گفت وسط استریم. رفتم چک کردم دیدم یه کوچولو واضحه. خدای خیلی استرس گرفتم، اصلا انتظارشو نداشتم. شده یه مثلا خانواده بیان تو اتاق آره پیو شده یه خانواده بیان تو اتاق مثلا زنگ بزنن، ولی هیچ وقت حالا اینطور نشده بود، اولین بار بود. خیلی میگن مثلا صبر کن مثلا استریمر بزرگی بشی بعد فیس ریویل بکن یا مثلا اینجور چیزا، ولی من اینطوری هم که مثلا اون بیشتر مشکل ایجاد میکنه، و اینکه الان چندین سالی که دارم استریم میکنم و به جایی نرسیدم. میگم احتمالاً باید یه صحبتی با مرداد داشته باشم در مورد این موضوع. بخشی یه هایی بحث اینو کشیدم بالا، یه هایی چون نویس تو جزء افرادی هستی که واقعا احترام قائلم سر نظرش. سب کنی بزرگشی و فیسی بکنی باید آماده هیت بزرگتری باشی. نکته خوبی بود، خیلی نکته خوبی بود و دقیقا هم دلیلی که میخوام این کار بکنم یکیش همینه. میخوام که این بکلشش کم بشه بعدا. مثلا فرض کن مثلا بیایم در بدترین حالت بگیم در حد دریم بشیم، 3 میلیون مثلا دنبال کننده، بعد صورت هم ببینن، بعد ناامید بشن، تهدید کنن، فوش بدن مثلا. آره مثلا از کل مثلا 3 میلیون افرادی که دوست اهمیت دادن بهشون مثلا 2 میلیونشون ازم متنفر بشن یهویی. کلا با عقل جور در نمیاد. اینکه مثلا از لحاظ دارم استرس میگیرم، دارم بدجور استرس میگیرم توش فکر میکنم. اما آره کلا ایده خیلی بهتریه. خیلی دوستا هستن که فقط به خاطر صورت نمیدونم فکری بحثش کنیم. کجاست؟ لایک دادی؟ آره. آره به نظرم با مرداد اینو در میون بذارم ببینیم چی میشه. چون میگم دوست دارم تا جایی که میتونم کمک کنم به مرداد، مثلا هوایشو داشته باشم. خدای از تمام دوستانی که هنوز موندن استریم میکنن، حالا اماد که بحثش شده است ولی فقط مرداد مونده از تمام کسایی که مثلا باش بودیم.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Ambi. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help.
ببین چی بساش پیام بدم حقیقتش. بساش پیام بدم هر وقت تونست شب بده، چون بشر سالی یه بار بیکار میشه. بیشتر بریم جواب بده اینه. در پایان که چه فیسیوی بکنیم که نصیحت درگیر مردم سنده هیدی میشه بخن. 100% انیمیشن میسازم در موردش، یعنی اینطوری نیست که بخوام سر استریم انجامش بدم، انیمیشن میسازم چون میخوام توضیح بدم که چرا اینطوری بوده، چرا اینطوری بوده، چرا اینطوری میخوام باشه و اینکه کلا دلیلم بدم. با آره کلا ببین والدینم واقعا ناراضی‌ان، یعنی پدرم کناری و با مادرم که صحبت کردم گفت ناراضیه، گفت دوست ندارم که مثلا خطرناکه، امنیت نداره. کلا خب میدونی خب خانواده دیگه، یعنی چرا باید صورت نشون بدیم یا مثلا اطلاعات شخصی و اینجور چیزا. و واقعا هم حق دارن. واقعا یه نکته‌ای که واقعا خیلی بده در مورد این. ولی یه چیزی که هست، مثلا فکر می‌کنم اصلا چیکار میخوام بکنم. خیلی از کسایی که مثلا استریمرایی که دوست دارم با صورت استریم میکنن لعنتی. اون کسای دیگه هم که مثلا تا حالا شخصیتشون مخفی بوده الان هم خودشون نشون دادن. یعنی یا زدن سیم آخر خودشون نشون دادن، یا اینکه خسته شدن از قایم با شک. چه میدونم. ایزم نبویس. حالا بریم چی میشه. حالا بهش وقت میدم. حالا اب ندارم، عجله ای نیست سر این مسئله. دوست دارم نبویس. ممنون.
Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case,
عزیزم.
what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite food. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. Not so fast, Ambi. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier. Oh, they're not?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's...
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands.
میگم ایشالا سال جدید رو با پر امید شروع کنیم. من زیادم میاد دورانی که کریپر ورلد بازی میکردم داخل آپارات. یادته؟ بازیش رو دوست داشتیم. بازیش خیلی خوب بود. ما دوستش داشتیم. به همین طوری این چه بازی شتیه. مثلا 10 نفر توی استریم بودن گفتن این چه بازیه داری بازی میکنی، برو یه چیز دیگه. ما اینطوریم که داریم حال میکنیم با بازی. من موقع رو خیلی دوست داشتم و بگم شاید یکی از هنوز دارمشه. شاید یکی از تنها خاطراتیه که هنوز یادمه.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade.
Did she ever talk?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal.
ساعت اکثر هم بازی شبانه بود. بعد از 12 میرفتی؟ ها؟ ساعت اکثرا هم بازی شبانه بود. 11 میرفتی. صبح استریم میکردم نه؟ فکر کنم ظهر بود. موقعی که کریپر ورلد بازی میکنیم فکر کنم ظهر بود. من هنوز برنامه خوابم ناجوره و اینکه برنامه استریمم ناجوره. این برای من کار نمیکنه جدی. اینکه بخوام یه ساعت رو انتخاب کنم که استریم کنم برای من کار نمیکنه. اکثر موقع اینطوریه که مردم خوابن، مردم نیستن، من خودم حالشو ندارم. کلاً هر وقت که حالشو دارم میام استریم میکنم. مثلا اگه بخوایم زمانایی بگیم مثلا 7 صبح به بعد 6 صبح به بعد 6 عصر چه میدونم. از یادم اون موقع از 12 ظهر شبانه بود، از 12 ظهر تا 12 شب استریم میکردم معمولا، بس مدت خیلی طولانی. دیگه اون انرژی رو ندارم حقیقتش. میتونم سعی کنم پشت سر هم استریم کنم، ولی قراره سخت‌تر از اون موقع باشه برام.
Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent. Does any of that ring a...
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I...
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she...
But I'm not you, Ambi. That's the point. If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must...
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to that evil tech must never resurface. But before that, I want to...
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. All right, if there's any...
In that case, I need you to
prove something?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. I'll prove that I can take care of... Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
یا ساعت و نیم داستان این هنوز داستان داره. قراره که زمان کم بیاریم. قراره زمان خیلی کم بیاریم. آره سولجر 11 اسمش حقیقتش اسمش اینه، همین الان گفته بودش، هارین. اسمش هارینه. Hey Supreme, how you doing? خیلی جالبه چون هیچ جا ننوشته بود هارین، اصلا ندیده بودم اسمشو، الان تازه اسمشو فهمیدم. Very good stuff bro, nice. The last one. یا خدا یا خدا holy cow, that's so many dialogues.
Nicole?
Well,
could. I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to... I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some...
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from...
Oh?
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too.
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as... Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
Nicole...
Fine. Forget it. Listen, Ambi. It doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The cunning hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. Once this is over, I'll answer all your...
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a...
Oh.
Yeah. There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot.
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I...
Billy! Billy باید بیل کنم جدی. باید بیلی و این خیلی باحال میشن. تریگر با هم.
Yeah, it's me. A reliable source mentioned that you've been
Nonsense! Darn it, Billy. I'll scratch all this paint off like scrubbing a nonstick pan with steel wool. I swear on my favorite
Guessing the
knuckle
plot
that I will.
twist is it's a crazed fan impersonated in cosplay? What? Guessing the plot twist is it's a crazed fan impersonate. Oh no, that's just no, that's not it. So it's like, so
I'm touched.
hold on.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Nekomata.
So they were like, these are like weapons that the military made. It's like 11 units. All of them look the same, basically like androids. They're like 11 androids. And currently just, I think 4 of them exist right now. And one of them is Anby here. The other one is Soldier 11, otherwise known as Hareen. And then there's the 2 we just met. The other ones are just annihilated already. So yeah.
Don't be. No thanking me.
I heard you even...
A gift. Here you go.
This is some noise. Oh my god, Scoot!
Oh, a dog.
Nah, stop it. But it turned out...
But I don't look like...
No, it's exact...
You want me to carry...
Yeah?
Alright, let me do something for you.
Ooh.
Not now?
Once things settle...
Merch doll. Surprise! I actually want to sell merch. Like, that's something I want to do too. I want to make like dolls and then sell them, but the situation, you know, is dicey and I can't do that. I would do handmade, of course. Perhaps one day. Perhaps one day, after the war is over. I guess if that happens, like, things will finally be good. Let's just hope, okay? Let's just hope. Black market. Blue market. Moss market. Moss market! Moss market! Moss market! Welcome to Moss market. Messy market? Cool. Whee. بقول گفتین قسمت داستان خیلی اینه مهمه.
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby.
Are you...
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm... Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Ambi. Sorry. Maybe I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger...
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to the public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the...
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student.
They flirting off screen, it seems.
Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes. I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing.
Note to
I
self.
can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
If I were to invite someone, I would bring them all over the town.
That's our model soldier for you. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her.
I just realized I can't walk. I just realized, like... I should remember when I invite someone, I should bring them all over the town, and then all of a sudden, oh, I can't walk more than 10 feet. Is that actually a lot? I don't know. I don't use feet. More, I think I can like like 200 meter, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a good walker. My leg is flat. Yeah, my leg is flat, and due to me like sitting in a chair like all the time and like not be able to move at all, it just wears me down. Also, I'm like low energy person, so it just doesn't work with me. Yeah, the fucking issues we face.
And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me.
What's this? A doll?
It's...
Please, keep it safe.
Don't worry. If it means that much to you...
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night.
Chili. Supreme's going off. Supreme is blasting off again.
I remember you from earlier today.
It's...
Sorry.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past...
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just...
Huh.
Allow me to... There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were
Anna.
considered the top performer.
Right, right. Soldier 11 is really bad with names.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, they devised an operation. A suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories...
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die?
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But bamboo aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then... fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you. Because it seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be... too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. So, eventually, I realized that all this suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech. And the fact that, according to a movie Wise loaned me from the store, this is only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. So...
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and if I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything?
But Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to so just forget this conversation.
No, Ambi. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't!
It's almost midnight.
Ambi. What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night. Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Amby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to.
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility. And my.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat. I don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So, please, help me. Take me back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab.
Wise and I have been waiting for you.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for...
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is up, but right now, I've got someplace to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone.
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
End the combat. So, hey, Spring. There's something I like about this game is that you can actually solo everyone with every character. It's actually pretty cool. Well, not like everyone, but many characters have the capability to solo every single enemies, which is really good for like people loving their character and they just want to try hard them. Solo Billy engaged. Ding dong dong dong. Dong 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 dong. Dong 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 dong. Dong 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 dong.
Long time no see. Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
Whee!
Amby, you look like a character straight out of a movie right now.
Give me that, give me that.
I never thought I'd be back in this uniform.
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
You look so The new you is so reliable, Envy.
The past me was reliable too.
That's true. The enemy's tough. Be careful.
Wide open. Orders received.
You don't need to be so formal. Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
I never expected to one day be the one guiding you, Proxy.
Battlefield arena?
I'm heartbroken, Anby. Here I was, thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to.
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it.
This is so weird. These Ambies... No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Weird. These people don't look like soldiers to me.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Oh, that's actually cool. Hold on. I just realized something about my model. I actually forgot I added these. Look. I was playing with them now. I just realized, hey, the model is doing something cool. The ADHD at its finest. Like, damn.
No, you're harvesting and selling their organs. You created all these sisters of ours.
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And it's a real shame, you know? Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army. Anby. Captain Anby. As things, you are the final piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers, so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of... Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again. Our Silver Squad could crush me. I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for wasting... I mean, killing all those sisters. Captain.
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the Hollow.
I know. I feel this. Get out of here!
Oh god. Wait. The needles.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone...
I want to protect you. Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
New enemies, god, no.
You. Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Cool.
The current you feels really familiar.
I never expected to be able to face you like this.
Oh, oh.
Wide open. What you deserve. Off balance. Show no mercy, even if our opponent is Twiggy.
That's my line.
سند دوباره بویو. این دشمنا رو ببین واقعا دشمن شدن. واقعا دشمن شدن و از این دشمنای رو مخم هستن. ببین.
Now you pay. Watch out. Don't push yourself. Understood?
Oh, اینان.
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
من خیلی کم با اینا جنگیدم ولی خیلی رو مخن. خیلی بازشون رو مخه. آره.
Fire's ready.
I shouldn't miss this feeling.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
حقا میتونی یکی رو بکشی اون یکی ریوایو نمیشه.
That felt good. Soldier 11, formation. Stay safe. It's time.
Target acquired.
The final blow.
To burn! I won't let you have it.
Focus.
Final blow. I won't let you have it. She got it. آره همین میخواستم حقیقتش با هم بیا بجنگم.
Captain, did I fail the combat test again? I told you, I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you...
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember any...
Ambi. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean... there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died. I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as... Sure thing. As for what comes next, you gotta do that alone, right, Ambi?
دقیقاً میدونی خونه کمارا خیلی 10 طرف است.
Has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting... Ambi? Proxy, you're still... Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Oboe Squad can take over from here now that everything's done. She'll be okay. Really? That's great.
دقیقاً
What a dilemma.
نباید به کمارا اعتماد
Destroy
کرد.
the Silver Company tech? Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to
In my opinion, you've judged things correctly here. Unethical tech like this will only lead to more suffering. Wasn't that the reason why you put so much effort?
You're right. I nearly caved there. What would I do without you? Well, time for this proxy to clock out for the day.
همتم بقیه صحبت کنم. صحبت عادی. از کافی 2 ساعت وقت گذاشتیم سر این داستان بسه. و بازی کرش خورد. نیست. نه انگاری روب داخل رپو واقعا جز از وحشتناکترین دشمنایی که میتونیم ببینیم. خیلی کنده ولی لامصب. فکر کنم 70 یا 100 تا دمیج میده. در این حالی که هیچ خطری نیست، در این حال خیلی خطرناکه اگه به نزدیک بشن.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls.
Oh, fried chicken burger.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, it would dissipate quickly, and she'd never.
No, there's a smell.
I always thought the smell of burgers would linger, especially if they're fried chicken burgers.
That's not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough condition.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
آره. چی میگفتیم؟ اما آره همبرگرشون چربه، اون بوش میمونه، راحت لبه نمیره.
So her body's recovered, but
Not quite. I asked Ambi out today to chat with her about what's going on with Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Like I said,
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
that's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hadine's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's
چه
good.
عجب. اما آره همبرگر چون چربه میمونه.
We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, Hadine is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last thing I ever want to see is her.
I didn't realize you put that much.
I was just thinking about it while watching some
There are movies like.
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger?
sure. Stop by anytime.
بوی همبرگر چون چربه میمونه.
Thank you, manager.
چربی
You're
همبرگر
very
میمونه.
kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers?
یکیشون تموم شد. آی 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 سرین برای خیلی هم بدشانسی میارم حقیقتش. بریم برای داستان بعدی. هورا هورا. داستان چگه یه قسمت همونو 3 بخش کردم. خوبه. شفاید Shepard. Sweet man. They actually changed his design, by
Our
the way.
first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
They actually changed the design. I think the hat got changed, the sunglasses were changed, the dress completely changed. I guess it was a good change, like make him different a bit.
With all due respect to the client, a proxy's role is to guide people through the hollows. Is it worth hiring a proxy for a commission that doesn't even involve going into one?
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings...
All right, you've sold me. Let's see what we're dealing with.
What is this? I should pay attention to this. Okay.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Wait, just a photo? That's barely a clue. No name, no background, not even her usual haunts. And what's up with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica. Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Finding someone with just a photo and a melody. That's like searching for a needle in a haystack. Got any ideas, Wise?
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Women with their eyes covered aren't exactly that common. Remember when we visited the sea a while back? I think we saw someone who fit that description. Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clear our heads. We even bought some fries, but you got distracted by a woman passing by with her eyes covered, and the seagull took the fries right out of your hand.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I remember. She did look a lot like the woman in the photo. And I was just curious, all right? She stood out. How was I supposed to know the seagulls there were so aggressive? Anyway, it's an unexpected lead. Let's check out the port and see if we...
Oh my gosh. برو خیلی طولانیه واسه شروع. چه خبره؟ چه خبره؟ Oh, righty.
I've got nothing. How about you, Wise?
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with a quick trip to the port.
I agree. Playing the harmonica and buying fries, both are officially your job now.
I guess there's no saying no to you. Fine. But just so you know, I'm not good at it. So don't blame me if it sounds terrible.
That was pretty painful. And it didn't do a thing. Let's just grab some fries and call it a day.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. We'll just... Wait. You're the person in the photo. When did you... I didn't even hear any footsteps.
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
Actually, we're proxies. The song was given to us by our client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Why don't we head back to the store?
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh, I almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time, but I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
Karen. 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 Oh, Karen.
Miss Charon, I've already contacted the information broker who issued the commission. Once he gets here, it shouldn't be long before you can meet the client. Feel free to have a seat on the couch.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Let me see. You're right. How did you pick up on that? I thought there was some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the...
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you two should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
It's me again! You two found the target already? Wow, Faithin, you guys are incredible. If you're...
I'm glad you're impressed, but you seem somewhat unhappy. Troubled, even.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his knock-knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
From the edge of a hollow? That seems strange. And with
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the Hollow, I might pick up—
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the Hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the Hollow. You can trust it. The heart rates of you and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them. As for getting into the Hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me. I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
باش برایشی.
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no client, no payment. Besides, if we said no, you'd still—
How did you know?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be. So fixated on finding someone that nothing else mattered. Well, since Miss Charon wants to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee. Just leave it to us, Shep.
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the Hollow, and be careful.
از اول
I'm
ماموریتشونه.
really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this client is very important to me, so I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
Don't worry
تا
about
قبل
it.
از اینکه
Seeing how
انبی
determined you are
اتفاق
to find this
بیفته.
person.
اوکی.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Standing by.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
آره. همه چیزی که داشتم. ببینی که چطور مغازه نیست خالی کنیم. داره تست کردم. همین آوردمشون. گفتم خب یا باید آسابا رو بیارم یا انبی. گفتم انبی رو میارم. گفتم خب حالا که انبی رو میزنم بذار پولکر هم بیارم. آره.
Miss Charon, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day. Ether vision activate.
More chaos!
Oh, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
A little gift.
It'd be more efficient to retrace a path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy.
I'm on it.
The path ahead. It should be right around here. I wasn't here too long ago. Firepower.
Surprise.
One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstruction.
Wide open.
I'll pierce right through.
Focus.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
That's why each time we enter, we need the most up-to-date carrot.
Off balance.
You're in my sight.
You're not
What
lost
the
because
fuck?
you can't remember.
What's going on?
Take this!
After you left the hollow, spatial distortion occurred. That's why.
Let's play a little.
Time to
A
pin
sound
them
strategy.
down. Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy. I got ahead of myself and...
خیلی ترکیبشون خوبه. آره. تریگر رو میخوام میشنرم.
By the way, Miss Charon, how are you so fluid when you move and fight? Is it because of your exceptional hearing and tactile senses?
That's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they changed.
And...
I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the...
Wait, something's up ahead. There's someone on the ground. It smells like blood.
اسرا اولین اولین Okay.
What could have happened? Who did this?
Given the depth of the wound and the caliber of the bullet, the killer was a sniper, just like me.
Amazing.
Proxy, stay vigilant and get behind me. The killer may still be nearby. They seem to have no qualms when it comes to killing.
The surrounding ether levels have increased significantly. What's going on? Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase. Up ahead, there are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
Wide open. Now you pay.
Weakling.
Those are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether. My bullets are one with the wind!
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Mind the voltage.
As soon as the valve is opened, the ether will flow out at a fixed rate.
But ready.
You're in my sights.
Surprise.
It's time.
Such high ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active and cause more to show up. All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving. Wait. Charon, I'm detecting 4 life forms up...
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
They're still survivors. Charon, can you check their condition?
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured.
خودت
A
که این
bullet
حرف
pierced their lung.
میزنه.
The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
یه تو حالت پرمود افتادم. داخل حالت خواب و بیداری. خیلی طولانیه. خسته میشم.
Help me. It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
Is there nothing else we can do? If we contact a hospital and get him out of the hollow right away...
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying?
Are you all right? Did you get hurt fighting earlier?
همینو بگو. ببین وای اینو بذار حرف بزنم در موردش. اینو بذار در موردش حرف بزنم. واقعا خیلی ناراحت میشم مجبورم اسکیپ کنم. خیلی ناراحت میشم که میخوام و باید اسکیپ کنم داستانا رو. اکثر استریمرایی که دیدم، اکثر یوتیوبرایی که دیدم اینا رو بازی میکنن اینطوریه که کل جملات رو میخونن، مثلا نظرشون رو میدن، ایدهشون رو میدن اینا. و من واقعا دوست دارم این کار رو بکنم، ولی وقتی که میزان زیادی از داستان رو میبینم اینطوری هم که من اینو بخوام تا ماه آینده بشینم داستانش رو پشت سر هم بخونم باز نمیرسم تمومش کنم. هونکای هست، گنشین هست، زنلس هست. نه تنها اینا، من هنوز خودم کارهای دیگه دارم که باید انجام بدم. وقتشو ندارم، حوصله‌شو ندارم. نمیتونم. دوست دارم، واقعا دوست دارم، ولی نمیتونم. واقعا نمیتونم. توجهی که باید و توجهی که لیاقتشو داره رو بهش بدم متاسفانه. این تا خیلی اذیت هم میکنه و اینکه خیلی ناراحت میشم که داخل استریم دارم بهش خیلی بی اهمیتی میدم، بی اهمیتی میکنم.
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now is one of them. Staring into death. It's...
I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave? We can leave this place? What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
Looks like the person behind this has already left. Charon, let's get the survivors out of here. Follow me.
Yes, okay. بلو من داستان امفوریس رو وقتی که اومد توی هونکای جمعاً 12 ساعت طول کشید تا کل داستان رو برم. 12 ساعت طول کشید. فکر کنم 4 تا نقشه باز کردم. با همینطور پشت سر هم داستان اسکیپ کردم. خیلی زیاده. نمیتونم رو تو بذاریش، یعنی هی ازت درخواست میکنه جواب بده، بیا دکمه 1 رو بزن، بیا دکمه 2 رو بزن، بیا جواب بده، بیا جواب بده. درسته که هیچ دلیلی نداره که بخوای تو حرف بزنی، ولی بیا جواب بده. نمیذارم آدم بذارتش بره. این اسکیپ داره ولی قشنگ نیست. حداقل داره. آره هنوز کوتاه.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the three of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company.
I'm Jesse.
My turn? Did you see my friend when...
If I'm not mistaken, we didn't come across...
It's all right. I'll keep looking.
Remembrance Day?
As the name suggests, it's a...
I didn't know the Defense Force did.
If I can't find her anywhere...
Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force?
Yes. She and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's...
This sounds like a series...
No, you're probably not.
Well... I just don't like bringing up my... I was part of...
I was also in the Obsidian Division.
Wait a second.
We did?
I have a vague memory.
Thank you all for the... I came to this hall...
You're not giving us...
Sorry, I don't have...
You don't even know who they are.
Maybe.
I see.
Thank you.
Of course. What...
Phaethon, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
That's right. It seems the client was kidnapped, taken into the Hollow, and later moved again. We're still looking for more clues. So...
Well, just take a... I checked a map of New Erid.
We were just stressing over a lack...
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now? Just be careful.
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it, but... Why keep secrets? From a practical standpoint, wouldn't calling for backup have been the safer move?
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience asking for help from others.
I may have kept it from Shepard, but I have to...
I understand.
Why is the client so important to you?
The client's true identity. Since leaving the military, I've scoured countless Hollow... It's called Homecoming. Please, Proxy.
I understand how...
Thank you, Proxy.
یادش داره خوابم بره بودی.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
Looks like there's something here. Is this a communicator?
Proxy, look at this. A communicator left right at the Hollow's entrance.
Why is there a communicator here? It doesn't look like it was left behind randomly.
There's hardly any dust on its surface, which means it was only placed here recently. It looks like someone wants us to use it.
Ah, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice. I'm glad, Sniper of Liar Squad.
Liar Squad? What's that? More importantly, who are you?
Sniper. Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Proxy? If introductions aren't your strong suit, I'd be happy to show you how. You can call me Grim Vulture, the one behind this string of murders. You see, I've been working my way down a list, crossing off names. And now, Charon of Liar Squad, your name is next.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. But now, with you in my sights, this must be some kind of destiny.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the hollow entrance they shared, I'm guessing you have them. If you hand them over, perhaps we can make a deal.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shot? Can't say I'm surprised. After all, you seem to have rather unique eyes. But you'll never get the chance to hit me.
Seems talking won't resolve this.
Now that's the Oh, and I...
Yeah.
Watch out for Grim Vulture taking shots from afar.
Adjusting for wind.
Is there nothing we can do?
Special sneak attack.
Suppressing fire. Recalibrating.
All right, I'll take over.
Copy.
I found a box. Something feels off about it.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? The loyalty meets cap. The one Sticks always wore.
Now you pay.
Target locked.
Curious as to how he died? I'll tell you.
Sound خوبی.
He took his own life.
Sound like
Wasn't
خوبی.
much different from being offed by ethereals.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
Take the shot. Recalibrating.
Ethereals had almost completely taken over his body. He was being corrupted, covered in ether crystals. His core was almost fully formed. He didn't want to become a
نه مشکل نیست.
so he raised the cannon.
Another high pressure
این فقط هم داستان زلس رو میرم خیلی طول میکشم. الان یه 2 ساعت به داستان یکیشون رفتیم، الان داریم داستان دومی رو میریم. واقعا خسته شدم. حقیقتش الان نمیدونم داره چه اتفاقی میفته، اصلا دقت نکردم.
Acheron's favorite gloves. It wasn't easy getting my
Acheron?
hands on them.
Think for wind.
As expected of such a famous, beautiful commander, even her gloves are stylish.
It's over now.
That's such a pity. In the end, both her hands were missing. Oh, don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
Let's play a little.
Wanna recharge?
داستان اصلا 3 ساعته.
If they could no longer hold it.
آی.
Ethereal's gnawed off her arms and part of her leg as well.
Scratch that! Too late!
No mercy.
Stay focused.
Suppressing fire. Ether.
But she still had some backbone. She stood tall, even in death.
Mind the voltage.
It's just as I said. She died from multiple fatal wounds. Even the most beautiful flowers will wither without protection. won't it?
Support in position.
A little gift. Now, do you think I'm telling the truth or a lie this time?
How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse?
Wide open. I'll pierce right through.
I'll be coming to your hideout soon. Wipe that smile off your face and wait. Wait and see what I'm going to do. Target locked.
Take the shot.
Ooh, good reaction. Hurry up then.
همشون کاراکتر بعدی میارن نه؟
For you.
موندم ترتیبشون چطور باید بذارم چون همشون کاراکتر بعدی رو میارن.
Congratulations! You found the third box. Inside is... There weren't enough boxes, so I had to cram them together.
That's enough.
Oh dear.
من که نمیفهم داره چی میگه پس ناراحت بش بودم. من نمیفهم واقعا داره چی میگه من اسکیپ میکنم.
I didn't expect you knowing my path.
Coward, I know you're
We both believe her. Why are you so fixated?
nothing to...
Shut up.
If she won't tell when the old obviously.
I didn't lie to the...
I could never understand.
My eyes. Every second of it, they're alive.
You'd rather you finally...
I'm not lying to...
Really want to find... To give yourself some... Giving up already.
Charon is not at the very least.
Proxy.
Your proxy.
I've completed analysis.
Fissures.
Charon?
Thanks.
Don't listen to Grimville.
No, Proxy. The things Grim Vulture... I tried to shake off that feel...
Would you...
That day, Liar Squad was among them. But soon after we began, the Defense Force troops... Honestly, I was a weak point in our... I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. The last thing my eyes saw was my squad mate standing in front. When I woke up again, I was already back at base. The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring Hollow Zero under control. I don't know who rescued me from the Hollow, but none of my squad mates had made it out.
نه که آیدن راحت باش. چند من فکر کنم برم یه قرص بخورم بیام.
For some reason, the image of my squad mates being the last thing I saw has stayed in my mind. It must be some kind of sign. A sign that they're still alive. Don't you think? They must have continued fighting after I fell unconscious, eventually getting lost in some hollow and losing contact with the main force. Left to wander the defense force. Am I wrong, Proxy? I knew that's what you thought, but if they're really gone, if they're truly no longer alive, how their faces are all so blurry. I can't see their expressions. I can't even bear to look at them. If their final look at me was filled with resentment and disappointment, I wouldn't know how to handle it.
Okay.
Charon, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks you're wrong, Belle and I will always stand by you. You don't need to make any, but I also think...
That's right.
Yeah, your will and determination...
Roxy.
Sorry to disturb you. Oh, never...
They're pretty eager, huh?
No, it's not a hollow.
Scott Outpost?
It's Remembrance Day.
So they're not trying to...
Whether it's a provocation...
Miss?
I'm really sorry.
No, she would...
Oh, that's not...
In spite of it all,
I've always known the truth. That's something I can't... Even after all this time...
Just look all over. After my husband passed, sticks all...
Mom and I have...
Thank you for all...
Well, I suppose...
Ethel.
Yes, that's true. I used the bed every time when I was...
as for me, well...
A fashion designer.
It is. I admit I had no idea. Anyway, you know...
As you can see, please remember...
Thank you.
Speaking of which,
I could ask you the...
I'm here because of...
So, it's this...
Sorry.
Nathan is...
The day the old he's told us that story.
He always blamed... We all lost.
May I ask what...
The Impera squad of the...
Nothing. Is that...
Is she here to speak on...
Everyone, please.
Hello, everyone. Many of us losing the friend. However, they gave their in honor of the wish. My speech. The reason you this is no one. This is new. Your applause makes what meaning. Open your up. If death is to tear the wound.
I don't agree.
Charon.
Among the people, the will of the old me might have... That's why. each of us hold...
You seem quite...
I'm not sure.
I was right about you, Karen.
I'm sorry you feel...
Everyone,
What do you think?
Her demeanor and what she...
You mean about her shielded by her... She arrived so...
Looks like you're... I'll send you the location.
A location with a pic...
Charon, what's your plan?
I've made up my mind. It's up to me to stop...
This one's the last one for this.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Charon, look! Another communicator.
Another communicator. It's a bad habit.
Oh, really?
Do you really still need to disguise your voice? I thought you didn't want to hide me.
You're right. Seems there's no need for secrecy.
Zoe. No. Knocked Cartess and a nemesis. Yours just like me.
A sniper. I let him live to get all... We even got the same... It's just... One night, when they were pleading with me, so I carried on.
You really think...
What else? What a no... It's precise...
That's exactly what I wanted to say to you, Jesse. But you can't see any Grim Vulture.
Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know.
Quick question, should I just end the stream and just come back later?
Noct, Cartus, Impera, and many other squads.
I think I should, I'm just too tired.
Did you know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat?
I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna come back streaming. There's somebody lurking in Discord.
Ridiculous.
That's probably a better idea.
Action confirmed.
Our lives were discarded in
Love
such
y'all.
an absurd way, like a kindergarten election for class monitor.
I can't even turn off the TV.